We got the battery charged up. It is Thanksgiving morning. I've got the smoker going, and I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to go pull a stand. We hunted last night. The deer were on the other side of the woods. That video will be coming out soon. And so we're going to go pull that stand. We're definitely going to check out another tree while we're over there, see if there's another tree over there a little bit closer. I'm going to go down here. This is on that private land, not too far from where we live at. Been riding the bike out there and back. Really, really nice. That way you don't have to park your vehicle on the street or side of the road or any of that. You can ride right back there to the area you're hunting. I typically, look at the baby squirrel, I typically shoot for 100 to 200 yards away is where I'll generally park and hide the bike. Half the time I'll lay the bike over, half the time I'll leave it standing up, and the other half of the time I try to put it in a place where I think the wind might affect the deer movement just enough to push them to me. As you can see on the front of the bike, we don't have a bow or anything with us, so we ought to ride right up on a big buck that's just going to stand there because we have no way to harvest him. The other morning when I was riding in here, it was dark, trying to beat the sun and get set up before the sun come up. And there was 3 does right here at the edge of this trail that literally were less than 5 yards away from me and watched me ride by them. They did not spook any way, shape, or form. They literally watched me ride by them. But I was going over there to kind of scout around. I feel like the deer are still bedding over in there or something. What I tell you when I started this video, I said if I come down here without a bow or anything, there'll be deer down there. They're coming this way. Ain't family, don't attention. She's finally seen me. Can you believe this? I think if I had my bow, all we'd have to do is get inside of these trees because they're coming this way. And try not to spook them. Sorry, camera's on zoom, but they're still headed this way. Now, tell me the e-bike scares these deer off. Let's come over here to see if we can find a good spot for the tree stand. I think we found it. The deer been moving around. It's always a good sign they're eating the grass. Minding each other's business headed this way. Wind's out south, so it's in our face. She's paying zero attention to me or the bike. 4 of them. We got 4 days of doe days left here in Texas. And you guys know I've yet to tag a deer in Texas. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. One of these days, Lord willing, it'll happen. This would be a good one for you rifle hunters. This is one of those shoot, don't shoot situations. What do you think? They're at the crest of a hill. Shoot or wait on them? Got 2 more coming on up. They finally, oh yeah, they're looking at me now. They're like, hey, is that a dude over there with a white beard? I think it's Santa Claus. They're like, yeah, maybe Santa Claus, I don't know. They're like, yeah. Uh-oh, the wind's blowing straight to them. It's going across my back right now. Their heads ought to pop up here pretty quick and be like, oop, we're out. I can't tell if that one in the back's a little buck or not. No, it's just a doe. This one over here closer to the trees is like, hey guys, are you seeing this? There's a dude down there, and I think he's talking to us. They're like, yeah, well, it sure smells like a dude since the wind's picked up. They're just acting like they don't smell me or care. Can you believe this? Yeah, I think the gig's fixing to be up. She's one on the right, throwing her nose up. See the one in the middle with the stiff legs now? He knows something's up. She can see me now. They're like, yeah, I think that's a dude. We should probably leave. They're like, man, I don't know. It's sitting still like a rock. And the little one that's closer to the edge of the woods is like, yeah, I just don't think it's a rock. I think it's a dude. She's coming up closer for a little more inspection. She's like, I don't know. Now they're all looking. They've definitely got my scent. The little one's got the right idea. He's like, hey, I don't think this guy's our friend. The one in the back's kind of turning around. Ideally, I do not want to spook these deer. I want to hunt over here. But if they don't spook off too bad and they just kind of meander on, we may still have a chance over here. I don't plan on hunting here for about 2 or 3 more days, and it won't really matter because doe days will basically be over by the time I can come back. But yeah, they're walking on. Going into the woods so I can finish finding me a tree to prep. Yeah, they're running now. They're like, okay, yeah, this is not normal. This guy's not our friend. But that's a good sign. You see how none of them flagged? That's a good sign. Okay, so we didn't scare them too bad. They're not leaving the area. Alright, just for visual reference, that's where the deer were just a minute ago. And I think we'll try to utilize this tree right here. It's tall and straight, right on the edge of the woods. We'll still be able to see all the way over there. Watch this side over here. But yesterday, right before dusk, see where my bike is? That's where the deer was at. That's roughly 25 yards So if they stay in this middle over here like they were doing just then, that may be perfect. So we can kind of use this white pipe as a marker. That way we can find it in the middle of the dark. That'll be real easy. Come right over here to this tree. We'll go ahead and get up in here and scrape this off so we can get in here nice and quiet. All right, guys, that's going to wrap this video up. Let me know in the comments down below, is this something fun? Is it something you enjoyed? And is it something that you could maybe learn from and would like to see more of? I know we're fixing to start a series on bow hunting and ethics, kind of the combination of the two, and there's a lot more that goes into it than somebody might think. So it's going to be a 7-part series that we're going to start next week, and I thought this would be kind of fun. You guys were able to watch the deer in this video, and I asked you to comment down below, put in the time frame when you think the deer had gone from relaxed to definitely an alert state. Comment down below, and then also what about their body language made you decide that? Put that in the comments. And those are things that I think that we could really use some tools. The best way to help a new hunter is nothing is ever going to beat boots on the ground and what you're actually seeing. I was trying to explain to you through this scenario at a situation that the wind was at my back, it was blowing straight to them, and giving you some other information that you wouldn't be able to know about from the video. But again, if this is something that you like, comment down below, let us know. We'll try to make some more of these. We're trying to put together some more information, and then also it's going to go hand in hand with our new video series that we're going to be starting next week. And until next week's video comes out, be sure to check out one of the playlists of videos that we've made especially for you. I hope you all have a blessed week. I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and let's get outside and make something happen.